Welcome to Doom Orgy. I'm Brendan, and my husband John Paul. Say hello, John Paul.
I'm here too, everybody.
And we're joined today by a fabulous guest. Would you like to introduce yourself however you prefer to be on Doom Orgy?
Yeah, who are you?
You can use like a pseudonym, or
because when I first met you, you were wearing a wig. Not when I first met you. Actually, maybe the first time I met you might have been wearing a wig. But the last time that you stuck into my consciousness as the icon was when you were wearing a wig on stage. You know that moment?
That was key.
Iconic.
That's a core memory of me, of you. So
thank you guys. Thanks for having me on the show. I guess I'm going to use my real name. I'm Astrid Munn. I am friends with your college friends, Brendan. That's how I know you. And
friends with me too.
I'm friends with you. Yeah. Yes.
I mean, we hung out in college.
Yes,
so,
we did.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I think you had graduated just as I was entering.
Yeah, but I stuck around in Lincoln because of NewsLink for a little bit. Yeah,
you're definitely the new class, because I just got to knowing his orbit, his friend group. There definitely was the seniors, and then you're totally the season 4 new character energy. I love it.
Thank you.
To me it really connects the greater narrative, of just all these cute people,
Astrid brought us flowers, and she also sent a lovely gift for us, a tarot of sex magic.
And that's why you're going to be. So we've had other guests on the pod, but this episode is going to be episode title featuring Astrid.
Featuring Astrid.
Okay, you're getting the byline credit.
You get a byline.
Dang. Okay.
Sweet.
Because you've been on other podcasts,
I have. I've worked the circuit a bit.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, but and I feel for consistency's sake, I might as well just be Astrid. Sometimes I'm on the Steve and Jeff show and I play a character. But
okay,
can you tell us?
Okay, Lady Gaga. Okay, let's go in.
I know.
Persona. Talk about it.
They just write scripts, these zany scripts making fun of politics and current events, and then they give me a character, and then I go on, and I'm basically a voice actress.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Okay, are you allowed to perform any of this now? Could you just give us a little not to put you on the spot, but you're Astrid, so.
I know. Well, the other day they had me play this character named Virginia, and I was just trying to do this Jennifer Coolidge kind of accent.
Yeah.
But really, Jennifer Coolidge is just, you're turning your A's into O's, and you're
I want a hot dog real bad.
Right, and you're making it's a caricature of a caricature of Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. A little breathy, a little
some longing in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I need a sentence to say. Let me practice my Jennifer Coolidge. What? I don't want to do the hot dog one. What's something? These gays are these gays are trying to. Okay, I don't know. I can't.
These gays are trying to kill me.
That is not Jennifer
good.
Coolidge at all.
These gays are.
That's better. Okay. These gays are trying to kill me.
Yeah, that's an example. And then
a poor example,
no. And then the other day I was they wanted me to play a playwright, which is funny because I'm trying to write a play in real life, but in this one I was writing a play called I think it was called Corruption the Musical, and it was just about the White House, and so I just wanted to sound like a sumptuous glamour puss, like Andrew Lloyd Webber, yes, that's lots of people who are funding my play.
So Jennifer Coolidge again is what you're telling me, glamour puss?
Right.
No, I love that. I can see Phantom of the Opera a little bit. You wrote Cats the Musical, whoever that person is.
Vincent Price.
Right, a little Vincent Price, yeah. But then I've also been on the Legal Grounds podcast in my capacity as Astrid Munn, member
attorney at law.
Attorney, yes.
Esquire, ESQ?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, ESQ.
Yeah.
My cousin would go around with ESQ on his he was a comic Bob Gurnett ESQ, and he would put that on his stuff, but I knew it was a lie, and I just want to know that Did everyone know that? I hope so.
I think ESQ is probably the most lied about thing because like, what are you're not going to get like dragged into court. Whereas like if you have MD on your name, someone's like, is anyone a doctor here? They are.
Right. Like, well, there is I think it's called like unlicensed practice of law that could get people in trouble. So
Ooh.
I mean, you can walk
felony or misdemeanor.
I've never looked into it, but I think like adding some letters to the end of your name is fine. I think you get yourself into hot water the minute you start actually giving legal advice and acting on behalf of others and you're not actually licensed to. So
okay, that's a little legal advice here.
Yes.
From Astrid Munn. Do you ever just like combine them?
Astrid Monks.
Munn. How would you if you just added the ESQ at the end?
Munnesque. See, okay, that's really dangerous because there's Astrid Manx, who is Warren Buffett's mistress turned second wife, and she lives in town. So I don't want to
So wait, you're not her?
I am not Astrid Manx, you guys.
Been in the same room?
I am not balling Warren Buffett. I'm sorry.
I had no idea.
We are not on the record, officially not. Okay, good.
Is that his current wife or?
Yeah, because Susie was his first wife. And
love of his life.
And well, I don't know. She kind of left him to go be a lounge singer in San Francisco, right? Like
I don't know their lore.
The lore is that she wanted to go be a lounge singer, and so there was this waitress at the French cafe named Astrid from Estonia, and Susie was basically like, "Hey, girl, can you like check on my husband, like just make sure he like warms up a soup every once in a while and eats it and like turns off the lights." And like one thing led to another, and so basically it became like a throuple, and they were signing their Christmas cards like "Merry Christmas, Warren, Susie, and Astrid." Yes. And nobody said anything because he was like a billionaire. And then like Susie died, and then I think he married Astrid in a Red Lobster or something.
Whoa.
I know.
Wow. I thought Susie was still alive. Is this I don't know my history.
If you fuck me good, take his ass to Red Lobster is all I'm saying.
It's those Cheddar Bay biscuits.
It's the Oracle of Morty's like, you're talking about the Oracle of Omaha, are you?
This is dangerous, guys.
Honestly.
I might need to cut this. Morty's our producer, so he barks if things get too scary. So.
He really does. He's very in tune.
But Warren lives like a mile from us.
I know.
So yeah,
he doesn't really live there. That's all pretend. It's fake. It's glamour. He doesn't live there, right?
I don't know.
I think he lives there.
I think he's one of the richest people. He's one of the richest. He is one of the richest people of all time. He's like in an evil lair.
But part of the charm of the Omaha like money aesthetic is that you're like deliberately like understated, and you're gonna live in a house you bought in 1950 something.
But that's what they want us to think. I think he's
this is getting into the conspiracy part of Doom Orgy.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Warren Buffett. I do think Warren Buffett's a good guy. I will say.
And every Berkshire Hathaway weekend, let's just say like the Farnham like by his house is just overrun with tourists of all stripes trying to get a picture of his house, and we drive by this all the time. So like this is like a thing, and
a lot of them, and this is not a conspiracy, are Japanese. I will tell you that is like they come all this way and they're very happy, and you will see Japanese tourists. They might be Korean, I don't know, but it's been kind of known that that's a thing.
Okay,
just letting you know. Like, did you want conspiracies?
So what do you think Japan or Korea has to do with
Japan really appreciates economy? Warren Buffett's economic viewpoints and just the things that he I think he connects with a lot of people around the world. That's what I'm saying. I think it's a great thing.
He's a billionaire, but I think he gives more of his income. I saw a chart, and he was like up at the highest, despite not being the richest billionaire on this chart. He had like the highest amount of contributions.
Did you see that he's not giving to Bill Gates anymore, and he's finally giving to his kids under the guise of like, well, my kids, they can handle the money now, but I think it's like he's just trying to distance himself.
100%. And
Epstein sitch.
I think again, that's why I say he's a good. You know what? He's a good guy, and I think that money will like help Omaha. I think that's something that yeah.
I had no idea about the mistress though, and it actually makes me like him kind of a little bit more. It's like the Susie Buffett Foundation. Whew. I just thought Susie was a person around town still.
That might be his daughter. There's two Susies.
That's his daughter.
Okay, I'm an idiot.
Okay.
I honestly don't know very much about
that's great. I'm glad we don't, just because I like learning.
Yeah, like Susan Buffett, like his wife is dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Susan. Yeah, what a great name, Susan.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great name. We need more
Universal
Susans. Universal Susans out there. We love all Susans.
Except Collins.
So if we want to go back to our local politics, if I could ask you some questions,
sure,
because this is now an interview show.
I'm not like an elected official. I'm just like a civic busybody. For the record.
I love that.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, and honestly, the wig that we were thinking about was very much your Gene Stothert wig.
Oh yeah, no, this was going to talk about that, the wig.
Oh,
okay. So can we? When did you
that venue though?
When did you fall in love with impersonating Gene Stothert?
I don't know that I meant to impersonate Gene Stothert. What happened was we all got that stimmy money during the pandemic, and I went to Bravada's wig store. That fancy.
It's a real wig store.
That's a real wig store for when you're a white lady and you're really dying of cancer.
That's 100%. Yes.
You can go to Bravada's and then get a tuna salad at Jams next
right.
door, right?
Well, yeah, because not to sidetrack, but I went there once with our friend Madam, who was looking for a wig and just for drag, and he tried one on, and they're like, "This wig is $800,"
right.
And I was like, "This is not for you." So, Bravada's is the real deal.
It is, and so with my stimmy money, I got that wig, and I take care of it. Like I have special wig shampoo and wig conditioner for it. I need to learn more about wig maintenance and wig styling, though. But I mean, when I put that wig on, I do become another creature for sure.
It is a beautiful hairpiece.
Thank you.
Memorable, like to the point where both of us were like clocked it, and we're.
Well, I didn't recognize you as you at first.
I know.
I was just like, okay, diva. Well, didn't you also you had a face mask on though too?
I was wearing the Korean face shield as well when you saw me at. It was like a show at a comedy special at Emmett's, right? As part of the Quick Drop podcast. Yet another podcast I've shown up on.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Looks like Gene Stothert.
We're
getting
definitely
around.
Putting a featured Astrid Munn.
That's
in the
exactly
bio.
what I'm saying. We get some clicks. Okay.
We're going to use your cred.
I'm just trying to connect everything.
You're doing a great job.
Just cross promote.
Absolutely. So that was for comedy. What do you think about comedy? Do you like it? Is it funny to you?
Comedy for me is an outlet because I have a lot of ideas running through my head all the time, and if I don't give them a healthy outlet, I'm either gonna try to drown out the thoughts with alcohol, or I'm going to unleash them on my coworkers. And so I need to sublimate and redirect the thoughts and the energy into something positive that people can appreciate. So that's where the thoughts go, is into stand up or right now I've been working on a play and stuff. So
oh my gosh, that's
I should try these healthier coping mechanisms.
Thank you.
Because I felt clocked there on both accounts.
Okay.
Because I'm the guy in work chat that oh God, I'll say anything.
Well, sublimation, I love that word. I think that's super important.
It's not my word. It's my ex-boyfriend's word. He goes to an analyst.
Well, actually, it was my word first.
Okay.
I invented it years ago, and I was just giving you credit for knowing it too. So you don't got to give him credit.
I didn't use it before him. How about that?
I think you're living it though.
Practice Santeria.
I got no crystal ball. Is that it?
Yeah.
But no, I think that you live it, you own it, you work it.
Thank you.
You push it. So are you doing stand up now? Are you touring? Where can I catch your next set?
No, I haven't been writing anything fresh lately. 2 weeks ago, I think I was on a show called Fight which is monthly at the Blackstone Theater and hosted by Trent Kuchera. He hosts a monthly show where it's basically a Lincoln Douglas style debate. But I was getting sick of my jokes from last year, so I did write like a quick 5 for Trent's show the other day, and I ended up winning the debate. I didn't set out to win the debate. I think there were people who needed to win it more than I did.
But did they know you were ESQ?
They knew I'm ESQ, but they are also like pretty, like they're micro celebrities in their own right and forces to be reckoned with.
Wow.
So
How did this debate go down? Can I get like a framework of what the debate was, or is that or just how you won it?
Ahead of time, we had to figure out who was going to go up against whom. It was 4 of us, and one of them, Ross Doling, I think is his last name. I decided to go with him because we had done improv. We had done like several improv classes together years ago.
Did you go to the back line?
Yeah. So I was comfortable working with him on stage, and we were given a series of topics, like if you had to live in a movie, what movie would it be, et cetera, and or if you could go travel back in time, to what period would you go? And I think what we settled on was if you had to fight off an octopus, how would you go about it? So that is what he and I argued about in our Lincoln Douglas style debate. Ross was going to just rip it apart limb by limb, maybe put nails at the bottom of his shoes and like impale it and drag it. But I was like, hey, everybody, let's not forget all that Japanese art involving octopi and their tentacles. Like, you know, if they're coming after me, I mean, why don't I just lean into their rich, you know, interior mentally and their proclivities and, you know, seduce them and just do a long con.
Yes. The ancient text told us what to do.
So like cephalopod ravishment, you know, sort of situation.
So
oh my God.
You're going to fuck the octopus?
No, well, I mean, I kind of came at it as like, I think Ross was thinking about it as like the octopus was like looming over him and about to like, you know, put like physically harm it. I was picturing the octopus as like coming up to me as I'm just trying to work as a barista at Starbucks, and like I'm supposed to be in customer service and I can't really leave the, you know, counter, and so like I just am slowly having to cope with this octopus like hitting on me and following me after work, and you know, I just for my own safety. Right. And so for my own safety, I kind of go along with it. Maybe it goes down on me, but in the end I play a long con.
And
wow.
and then
and we're all like, she's been dating this octopus, but she says it's a long con. She knows what she's doing.
Weirdly, I won that debate. Like the audience voted for me.
Well, I think Ross's answer was, I was like, no, don't step on it. Like,
I love octopi.
Yeah, we're team. This is a Team Octopus podcast. If you didn't know that, we're really kind of offended that you would like dare tell that joke. So like, have fun doing your debates, I guess. So.
I cannot eat octopus anymore. That is like one of the few animals.
Right.
I
But I do support fucking the octopus. Thank you. Someone's got to do it.
They're really smart, guys.
Yeah,
they decorate
know
their nests.
how many arms they got.
My octopus teacher. Oh my God.
It's like, you know, an avatar when they like connect their hair to have sex. That's what the octopus is trying to do.
Right. And so I think I tapped into our collective love for the octopus, and so that is how I won the debate.
Beautiful.
And that was round 1, and then there was another, like other people competed, and I forget what their topic was. And then it was round 2. I like made it to like the championship round, and the topic was, if you were shrunken down to the size of an ant right now, how would you get yourself home? And so from the theater.
The theater. Oh man.
How would you do that?
Well, I followed the prompt. I followed the directions of the prompt, and I said, well, Matt, another contestant, is my neighbor, and he has a beautiful, lustrous man bun. I would just hop on his man bun.
Brilliant.
And as he gets closer to my neighborhood where we live, I would just hop off and get to my building.
Yeah.
And
Just like
that's what won it for you.
tick behavior, you know.
right, yeah.
As everyone like, well, since I'm so smart, I have to like learn how to crawl off the stage. Things like that.
No, the person that was opposite me, he's like a kind of a big deal in the comedy scene. Like he just kind of went off about like how he wouldn't even go home. He would go to Aldi and he would try to live off of an entire like molten lava cake, and he just had his own fantasy.
That wasn't the question.
Exactly, and I won the debate.
That's the first rule of debate is you got to answer the question. Okay, you got to solve the argument. You got to convince the premise. You can't just be like, no, actually, that's why you won ESQ right there.
I mean, would the U.S. Postal Service be an option in that? Like, could you mail yourself home? You know?
Well, can you lick your own envelope?
No, you might need help.
Yeah.
So you need like a phonogram or something. I don't know.
I feel like if I was in that situation, it would be like the Odyssey. It'd be like, it'd be a 20-year journey. I don't know how I'm getting home. I'm a bug now. Like, okay, how do I get off this fucking stage? You know, I'm like, I'm just trying to one foot in front of the other, and I got 6 of them. Okay.
And then NBC made the miniature husband.
Yeah, the miniature ant husband. Okay. So then, you know, I would probably have
John Paul, how'd you get to be so small?
like, you know, am I a fire ant? Am I a black ant? Am I a carpenter ant?
You're just the size of an ant. You're still you.
Oh, I thought I was an ant.
Just the size.
No, I'm an ant now. Okay.
Okay.
In this situation,
20 times strength, baby.
I just heard ant. I'm like, that's a big problem. So not only do I have to get home, but I'm also a bug. That's what I heard. Okay. If I was the size of an ant, though, I would do the same thing. I would be like a 20-year journey. Even worse, though, because I don't have 6 legs like I thought. Have my same 2 eyes? No.
That's why I went with just hop on Matt's man bun and he'll get you there.
Wow.
So.
Wow. That's you're good at what you do.
Yeah.
You know, take it back to octopus. Do you think they're aliens?
I mean,
Do you believe that they're of this world?
They're here. They're earthlings like we are. I think.
It's okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
You just want a
we
conspiracy,
could
so I
be
just gotta,
aliens too.
we got to get a point of entry, you know.
Who knows?
I mean, they are really, really smart, as are cuttlefish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But does that mean that they're alien? No, I don't think so.
No. I think that, you know, do aliens live in the ocean? Probably. I think is what I think. Maybe. Right?
They live in the...
They are actually, that's a new, if you want to know the latest in conspiracies, aliens are not from outer space, they're from the ocean. That's where they've been hiding, and octopi are one of just the genetic proof that, like, this is possible, so.
But they're carbon-based beings, though, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, like, I don't know, like, I couldn't, like, dissect an octopus now and be like, look, it's alien. I wouldn't know. Again, this is all theory.
So, okay. Well, I'm teasing out the theory. And so, like, it's so...
And that's what you do. Absolutely, yes.
So, if they're alien, then that means that they're not from here. So, have we seen them leaving here or coming to and from?
You know, the ocean is many, many, many miles bigger than the surface area of land.
Yeah, there's so much down there. We don't know.
Much ocean.
Did you know? There's so much ocean.
Like, if you think about it, like, there's just, like, too much to really track all of the ocean. I don't believe in radar either. So, I'm just kidding. No, but
That's
I mean,
hazardous.
like, there is so much of the ocean and so much of it is undiscovered just because it's, you know, slightly perilous to us.
Okay,
you know?
in that sense, I get, like, you know, extraterrestrial, not of this earth, and in many ways, our lakes
Under
and
the
oceans
sea.
are like the space of our planet.
They did. Speaking of that, actually, there was some, like, ancient water or something like that, like, trapped water from the Great Lakes, even, that contain, like, so many different new undiscovered fungi types, I think. And it just, like, bubbled up to the surface. I saw that somewhere. So, I mean, the depths have unexplored depths, so...
And that's why you got to go down and seduce all the octopi. It's kind of like, it's for the best. It's for the planet. The planet needs you.
Octopus lover.
Oh,
I'll be your octopus lover.
They seem really cerebral. I don't know if I could keep up.
And they feel everything.
I just imagine like such a Sex and the City thing. Like, she's in a city full of octopi. I just can't keep up.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure.
They're so smart. They're and they have so many arms.
You know,
she's just trying to be a barista, but all these octopus suitors.
Right, and they seem to have like a really high emotional intelligence, and maybe like I can't keep up. I really am intimidated.
She's just a normal human girl
trying to have it all.
And it's just sexy bachelor octopus everywhere. They're just ready. Like, wow. I think that's your pilot. We got to write it. So
they live really short times, though.
Really?
Yeah, they don't live very long lives.
It's a single season. Okay, that's it.
Yeah, so you'd have many husbands.
Oh, I thought there was like this octopus that was at the bottom of the ocean for like 8 years trying to like guard a clutch of eggs or something. Like,
wow.
That was on an episode of Radio-Lab. Again, more cross promotion.
Could be.
That's husband material.
Right.
Is it? Do we know it was a male though?
I think it was a mom
okay.
octopus.
That's mother.
Yeah. And I couldn't even begin to like, because like right now, I'm just going to put this out there here. Like I am in a period where I am reevaluating, like I need to reprioritize women in my life, and I'm trying to decenter men. I know everybody's saying that, but I really feel like, getting back together with women sounds daunting just because of the emotional intelligence that I'd be dealing with. But to deal with like an emotionally intelligent female octopus, I couldn't even.
Oh yeah, that would be just too much for this, like, wow. That's thanks for sharing that. Yeah, like does it have to be an octopus? Like what about like human women? But I mean, it is 8
arms to hold you.
Yeah.
So
I don't have any plans to go to the ocean and fight connection there.
You heard it here first. No plans to go to the ocean.
No, I did go to Set the Bar the other day.
Oh, I've never been there, actually. I've recommended it to people. Just, it's not like I'm not a sports guy. So,
No, they're super cute. But yeah, it's the new spot. You know. So just love that for them. And what happened? Do you want to tell us something happened? Did you set the bar?
Well, I wanted to go there last Saturday night to watch the WNBA All-Star game. But I just driving all the way to Benson, reverse happy hour. It just seems like a lot. And so I ended up watching the WNBA All-Star game at home. But it got me excited for women's sports. And then on Monday, I went because they had Mahjong Mondays. And
ooh, what?
Yeah.
Nice.
I know. It's like the hot new thing.
Everyone's in a Mahjong right now. Yeah.
And so there were several tables of people at like 4:30 in the afternoon playing Mahjong. And they had these they were playing on the tabletops of the tables, but then they had these little like TV trays at the side, so they weren't mixing food and drinks with their beautiful Mahjong tiles and playing surface. And so it was
because you're not supposed to like eat while you play Mahjong.
No.
Like that is,
you're gonna get the tiles all greasy.
Yeah, it is a faux pas. Remember the one time we did that? We couldn't eat.
Oh, did we try to play Mahjong?
Yeah, we did.
Oh my god. It feels like a million years ago.
Well, it was a while ago, so I'm not gonna. I'll remind you later. But
okay.
Yeah, Mahjong.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to find opportunities to connect and reprioritize women.
Nice.
And so this was, I thought, my dipping the toes in the water. And I don't think I'm going to play Mahjong. It just looks like a lot of it takes minimum 2 lessons just to learn how to play.
Oh yeah, that's no.
And it's just like poker with tiles. And so,
yeah, it's highly complicated, beautiful game, but like later on in life, I see the appeal. Like
I'm so confrontational. Like if I'm gonna do something for fun, I'm gonna like Lincoln Douglas debate you for fun.
Fuck yeah.
This is true. Yeah, that's wow.
I need it. Mahjong is not confrontational enough for me.
Well, welcome to Doom Orgy.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to fight about now?
Let's fucking fight.
Yeah. Welcome back to
Doom Orgy.
There you go. That's really. Who's that character? Who is that man that introduces our show every day?
Who's the character?
Yeah, who's that character? Who's that voice?
I like to think of it as an aging metal band frontman who got in a terrible, terrible accident. Lost his arms his legs.
Oh, okay. And so torso only?
Torso only.
Okay.
And he's swaddled in a, like a babe. And is nursemaided by mermaids. Now I'm just doing OK Computer. No, Paranoid Android music video. No, I don't know, man. I haven't thought about it.
It's okay.
It's just my voice.
Well, I like it, and just feel free to keep exploring that.
I did read a book once. It was like the feelings books, like did you ever as a kid see these where it was like Mr. Sad or Miss Happy and Mr. Angry was like this big red guy, and he his voice to me was always like, I like a piece of meat.
I think I missed that series.
Yeah.
Isn't it like the Little Miss Sassy?
That's what I'm...
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I just remember, was there a Little Miss Sassy?
I don't know if they were... I don't know how descriptive they were, how many feelings they got into.
Can I say that's it? I'm like, if it's not that, I don't want it. But I know you're talking about those iconic little blobs of feelings.
Yeah, little blobs of feelings, like precursor to what is it, Inside Out, and yeah, essentially that.
Yeah, like were they the original slop? Just like, okay, here's these little blobs. Put a happy, angry.
Everything is slop.
Don't forget the letter people.
The letter people. Ooh. Wait. Yes. The
1,
letter
2,
people.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
They were just numbers, weren't they?
No.
My school had the letter people where we were learning phonics with different characters, and the women were vowels. The vowels were women, the consonants were men, and they all had different special characteristics. Like Mr. T had big teeth. He was tall with teeth. I don't really remember a lot of the others. Mr. Z had zippers.
So I'm looking at a picture of Mr. T. Mm-hmm. If I show you this, is this going to be trauma response?
There we go. Oh my God, terrifying.
Okay.
That 1970s art. Oh my God.
Oh, I don't recall those, but I like them.
Yeah, this was psychological warfare that they committed against you.
Right.
Yeah. This is not slop. This is satanic.
Thank you.
This is actually kind of a cult. This is very purposeful. This was made by a witch, not a computer. Okay. No, that's super cool. Phonics. Did you know that? I know how that works. I have a degree. I have a degree in that. That's what my degree is in phonics.
Are phonics
real?
Useful?
They're real. I was like, the vowels are women. You sounded surprised. The consonants are men.
Is W a woman? Because
W is a man. The vowel, A-E-I-O-U are the vowels.
It's a consonant because
what about
there's
Y?
only one way to pronounce W.
What?
I guess
Y is sometimes.
I thought W was also kind of a sometimer.
Only in Welsh, which we're not counting Welsh.
All right. Well,
because then that's, okay, well then, I'll just open up all the rules. Okay.
Just subtract my heritage from everything.
Are you claiming Welsh right now? You never claimed it before, and now you're like, but what about? No.
No, it's all the Scottish, French, English, all that shit.
No. I was joking. The vowels aren't women. There's no such thing as gender. We know this. And, no, that's what a degree in literacy. So spent a lot of my time, morphemes and graphemes and phonemes and what is meaning. And that's why I love AI now, because it's unlocked it all. Figured it out. It's over. It's game over, everyone.
Game over.
Game over.
So, do kids not learn reading through phonics now?
Well, now what they're doing now, they're just talking to ChatGPT. That's what's happening today. So, do they learn? That has changed a lot. So you did move away from the phonics instruction into what would be like whole language, which would be more like, oh, you're going to learn based upon experience. So it's not a practice of discrete skills where phonics is like, you practice your t, you practice your p, you practice the sound connections to
I still
symbols.
Practice my p.
And I think you should. But there was a movement away from that instruction to a whole language one, which the research keeps showing doesn't work. The idea that like you just have a big library, the kids will learn to read, which is true if the children have all of their needs met, if they are able to fully engage with the books.
You just need to bring back Pizza Club, man.
Book it.
Yeah, I read so many books just to get pizza.
That would not work for today's kids. And so I love the nostalgia that everyone has. Right. But if it's not a vape, they don't want it.
So like the main criticism against the Book It program was that it was incentivizing children to read through pizza instead of just encouraging people to read for the pleasure of reading.
But
for
the ends justify the means.
Well, it's hard. It's hard to read for pleasure now. I think we read as many books as we did in the 90s because I think we were trying to escape a lot of trauma.
True.
Yeah, and
there wasn't like a phone to look at,
I pro Book It, pro pizza for reading because just in my experience, dangling those carrots in front of kids, like actually do it long enough and they become master readers. Done. Like there's been that where I can be like, oh, this kid is so fluent and he just needed that reward. There was this actual like feedback and okay, I unlocked it. I think if that is what it takes to unlock this, intelligence, so be it. But do I think that like overall the trend we're in decline all around? Like I think the days of like, having a literate populace, those are gone.
It's just a different kind of literacy though, right?
Well, absolutely. So I think that's where it's like, well, how do you define it? Where that's why I say, well, like AI is like that's literacy. I don't know how we reckon with the machine making sense to us. That's where it's a thing. It's like, oh, it works because it is getting through to me. I'm understanding like people who have psychosis. I'm like, well, that just means it's working. Like it's influencing their sense of reality, like that's couldn't do that before. Smarter child couldn't do that to you.
I feel like we were book smart, but today's kids are more emotionally literate.
Yeah, I think they have to be.
Well, yeah. I would, yeah. Well, I guess they see so much more in a visual medium, I suppose. I don't know. I read so much more as a kid and, had like...
That was the 90s, though, was the end of it. Like, we caught the tail end of the written word. And now, like, it's something else. Return to oral tradition. That's my... It is oral tradition. For TikTok.
Sure. Okay.
We're going back to like Renaissance paintings to convey Bible stories.
Hopefully, let's go. Well, I think just a return to like the human craft. Like I think we have AI generation, but if someone can still paint like a fresco, like that's still going to be the best. It's going to be better, like so. It's not about like the image itself; it's about the effort. So,
well, you brought up I don't know if you brought it up on the pod, but like your art exhibit for BFF that used AI art, and it wasn't just one image, it was like how many 57 Like
the amount of water that I wasted on my erotic art series. It's not as lot as you'd think, okay? Like, according to the machine itself. So yeah, my series, Sacred Custodians, was AI-generated series made in collaboration with ChatGPT, because that's how you refer to it, I think, if you're going to use these tools.
And this was, what, a couple of years ago?
Last April.
April? Okay. But just to, like, tee this up, it was... How it was displayed in the gallery was a single iPad that, like, scrolled through these images. So it wasn't like any image was given precedence or credence or importance over any of the other images. It was like a constantly scrolling stream of images that not like enough that you could, observe the image, but it was, like phone screens or I don't know, screensaver. Yeah, on an iPad.
And I can confirm the eroticism of it.
Oh, yes. It was quite horny. So what this piece was, it was about 200 images of a universe where men are always... I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't even know. It's
you had like a whole like cosmology.
It's cosmology. Well, okay. I'll say how I came to this series was... So when ChatGPT unlocked their image generation, it was like, okay, so now we got image generation from prompts. I was like, okay, that's intriguing. And it was really bad at first and just like not even worth messing around. And then at one point, I forget, there was a breakthrough where it's like, oh, the image generation is good. Now's the time to fuck with it. Because if you don't, like, they're going to fix it. And so... around the same time, I was going to be in an erotic art show. So already thinking about erotic art. So why was I trying to make these images? And so I was trying to see what I could get away with. Granted, you can't just be like, make a sex scene, make me a porno. You can't feed it anything graphic. So I started creating images of just men in underwear, men in, underwear ads, just maybe I'll play with this. Maybe I'll just see what I can make. And, they wouldn't make a man in a brief for the longest, like they would not, until I was like, men in slime. And so that triggered the GPT to start putting men in briefs. And so I was like, what? And so like knowing how I could keep unlocking.
You had to like scandalize it.
Oh, I had to reason with it. Why was I making this? Like I was stress testing it. And so, so yeah, I could just make these images of like, I started with like wrestlers in singlets. How can I make them move provocatively? And so like when I did the slime, then I started just making like images of men in slime. And of course I was like, well, what if this was white? What if it was milk? So that then started a milk series. So it's just then men just like in fountains of milk and just, in their briefs.
I do remember some like wishing well type.
And then I made it a universe to where like it was men that were like part of a cosmology, very Power Rangers. Each one had a different colored brief. And for the integrity of the project, I was like, well, I'm not just going to upload anyone's image. I'm going to just upload mine to see how it is. And so a lot of the variations, I just fed it my face. And just the more it got to know about me, the more that then it would like reflect that into these prompts of, built a whole like mythic universe where the men have staffs that expel Virulux, which is the life force, and it's pretty erotic. Milk. Yeah, it's like the ChatGPT thinks it's milk, but now it's smarter, and so it doesn't like. It will only like it has the confines of the universe. So it's like you're just getting a man looking at a pond of white water. That's it. He's not doing anything. Like they can't be happy. They're just stoic. So it's like. It
was a very stoic series.
Well,
I do remember that.
Well, because it was the AI was like it's guardrails. It couldn't show pleasure.
Interesting.
Yeah. And so it was like
that whole. I mean, like I thought it was really interesting, and I have obviously complicated feelings when it comes to AI, but the stoicism and the universe aspect and the like working within these confines of kind of censorship and convincing this machine to do something that kind of like skirts its programming. Like, I just thought that whole thing was fascinating. And then to pair it with eroticism, which, you know, AI is not sexy. Like,
well, I think the erotic of that, like, oh, I'm doing something I shouldn't be doing. Like, I'm playing with the machine that, oh, this is taboo, and how much water? And of course, I'd ask the GPT, like, how much water is this? And they're like, oh, it's no more than just like, for every 200 images, it's just like if you did a load of laundry, which I'm like, okay.
And the water is from cooling down the servers. Is that how it works?
I think so. I don't know.
We keep talking about the water, but it's like, where is the water going?
Well, it's going to the underground bunkers is what it's going to. That's the theory.
Interim bunkers?
Well, underground bunkers. Underground bunkers. So it's not even for the AIs because they're just... they're stealing the water. They're stealing the water. Oh. So... I don't know because you can't use fresh water. You have to use fresh water. You can't like use. That's why it's like, oh, we're
salinated water. Like,
well, not even salinated. Water. Like, just
is it like a nuclear reactor that needs to be cooled down?
I don't know. Like quantum mechanics. That's the thing is I don't think anyone really understands what this technology is, and I think it's going to take...
I'm sure some people do.
Yes, people do. But I think for the general public, we're kind of behind on what it actually is. Like, I don't understand any of it.
But people really hate data centers. So there's at least that.
Well, I think, they don't sound appealing.
No, they don't.
So I'm not like, I don't want to be for this. But when they made the first computers, they were big, right? I don't know.
They took up entire rooms. You had to have a little card with holes in it. I think you called it a carpet or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about AI event flyers for comedy shows? Or just shows in general?
Are people using those?
Everywhere.
Gosh, I guess
I can't name anyone locally, but like it's kind of just like the AI event flyer epidemic.
One time I used ChatGPT to try to help me schedule like my itinerary for visiting friends in Philadelphia, and it did a good job for the most part, but it miscalculated, like it hallucinated dates. So I think that's the hazard of using ChatGPT for flyers, because it might miscalculate when Saturday is or when the 23rd is. So I think you still need a human. Not the latest models. They got it perfect. The snafu with ChatGPT in my Philadelphia trip was like a few months ago. Oh, well. And I like have the subscription version so that I can like upload documents. Okay, you know what you're doing. That's good. I do and I don't. I mean, it's still very scary technology. Oh, it's so the scary. More I learn about it, the less I want to use it. Like the other day, my mom was like, "What happened to Alexa? Why aren't we using Alexa?" And I'm like, sometimes my Alexa dot just like turns on at night, and it just like, oh, that's Morty. Yeah, you're probably hearing some scrunching because he's ripping up a toy because he's not being. He has a lot of feelings about AI. Paid attention to, I guess. He definitely. He hates AI. Morty, come on. Sorry, That's podcasting with a 10-year-old golden doodle. But what I was saying is like, no, like sometimes my Alexa, like my Echo Dot would just turn on at night and it would just like be like the lights would flash. And I'm like, are you listening to me? Are you listening to my dreams? Like what? Well, I mean, I do think that's why I just unplugged it. I got scared. Yeah. I do think that the technology listens more than we think it does. And I think it's like in ways that we don't understand. And I'm like, is it harmless? I don't know. What do you think about when people say that like the AI, like Sam Altman is building a portal for demons? Have you heard that? That's what Ronan Farrow said. And he said that. Really? That was it. Like in an interview, like Ronan Farrow's like, that's what they're doing. They're building a demonic portal. Ronan is pretty reliable. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To where like people kind of just like laughed it off as metaphor, which I think it is one big metaphor. Because like, what is it other than we have no other words for this? It's a portal. Like we're like I don't know what the
What the Claude? I don't know what Claude looks like. Maybe it's Gilgamesh. Maybe it's okay. I don't know.
My God. Wow.
I mean, have you heard anything about that?
I hadn't,
Well, I'm just sorry to break the news to you.
Sorry. Demon portals coming to
They're everywhere.
A data center
They're
near
everywhere.
you.
I'm not saying that I believe it. I'm just saying what I come across.
I don't think that we need portals to to the demons. I feel like
Say it. We don't.
The demons are here on this plane among us.
Absolutely. So you're saying you wouldn't purposely open a portal for demons?
I don't think we need to. I think the demons are inside of us, and that's the scarier thing to deal with, And I think that's like the bigger picture of like conspiracies. It's like they can be comforting because the reality is that sometimes terrible things do just randomly happen, or there really is corruption, and it's scary and sad to confront it, and it's easier to just like blame it on child trafficking in a pizza restaurant in DC or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's true
For sure.
And
we don't subscribe to the Pizzagate.
I know you don't.
I was gonna be like, no,
I don't.
I
don't know about you.
Hey, as topic of conversation, sure, but I'm not out here like. That's the thing is like, I don't know what I believe anymore. I like my ability. Is it my suspension of disbelief? I don't know. I'm like so like open-minded that I'm kind of just I'm willing to negotiate with the context. I'm willing to see that like, okay, well, how could that possibly happen? I don't know. This is kind of my general curiosity.
Like, my parents lied to me about Santa for way too long. Like, I was like 9 or 10 when I figured out that there was no Santa Claus, and that really, really messed with me.
It messed with me too.
It's like really one of the most damaging things you can do to your kid, because you think you're like building this like wonderful fantasy for them, but when you have to finally tell them that the truth,
it's like magic isn't real.
It's actually like you lied to me for years, and you created this entire pretense, this whole this whole world for me, and then just to like cut it off because I'm getting too old for it. And like you shouldn't have even done it in the first place. And so I was deeply wounded, and I remain wounded to this day. And so as a child, like I wasn't really into conspiracy theories so much as like I needed something new to fill my wonder hole. And so,
filling the wonder
That's the name
hole
of the episode, Wonder Hole.
With Astrid Munn.
Wonder Hole.
So I got obsessed with Sasquatch, the Loch Ness Monster,
Cryptids.
UFOs,
real. I'll tell you what crop circles are. No.
Those were just drunk dudes in like England. That got debunked, sadly.
They're back. They're back.
As did the Patterson video of Bigfoot, right?
One of the many videos of Bigfoot. Well, I do think that those are also just formative for kids, because when I was teaching, that was like my high interest read was like, you got to read Bigfoot, you got to read Nessie, you got to like engage with these things. And so
well, I think what did not help is that like I went to the library. Like I went to the library all the time as a child because I was in summer reading programs, because that was the healthy.
Because you wanted your pizza from the Book-It.
Well, they had like other incentives in the summer reading program, like skating rink trips and pool days. But nevertheless, like I needed the library. Like that's where I went to figure things out. That's where I learned like how intercourse works and stuff. Like the library told me what the grown-ups weren't going to tell me, and that they had an entire section in the juvenile section dedicated solely to cryptozoology. Like that did not help.
That's awesome.
It's just like, if you want to get schizophrenia, go to this section. Absolutely. No, I think that's important. So you don't believe in any cryptids? Like not even one?
Again, I like to think that Bigfoot is lives in all of us, and like Bigfoot represents like what we are capable of. They represent like man alone versus nature.
Yes, but you don't think there's like a giant hairy ape man that could be living in the mountains?
I don't know. There's so much roadkill. Like when I drive around in like rural Oregon or whatever, like I feel like there would have been like a roadkill Sasquatch by now.
Well, if they're intelligent, they can evade, you know. But you want to talk about cryptids? What about Jimothy? You know, the
he's
raccoon?
real. He just has like a short spot.
Yeah, and everyone leave him alone because that's how you get these things killed. Is like this attention because it stresses them out.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Petals. Wasn't there like that black bear in New Jersey it had like mangled front legs, so it was walking on its back feet, so it was bipedal because of like mangled front legs. So he was called Petals, and like I think like the New Jersey authorities were like, do not touch that bear, leave that bear alone, like let nature take its course. And I don't know what happened to Petals, but
he's alive and well today.
Sure.
Okay, that's my conspiracy. That's what I believe.
Sasquatch.
Well, there's also that. Do you see that seal that's like terrorizing that town?
What?
There's a seal that is just like flopping around some town, and he's like super famous now. But again, where people are like coming up to him. But like he'll like just like jump through people's yards, but people love him. Like everyone is like, we love when he comes around. Like the town, like
people loved it when Keiko came around in Norway, right after we released him, and he like remember Keiko? The
Free
whale,
Willy,
the actor. He had.
Oh, did he do something bad? Is what you're telling me?
He didn't do it. We did something bad.
Of course, yeah.
We kept him in like a warm tank in Mexico City for like 10 years or something.
You're gonna be like, remember we let him go and he came back and he molested those children. I was like, no,
that was Michael Jackson.
No. Okay, I don't know. You saw that documentary too, I guess.
Well, I mean, Michael Jackson did do the soundtrack, right, for Free Willy.
He did do this. That's the connection right there. But yeah, Keiko, that's an icon right there. I haven't thought about because that was like important. Like Keiko, that's the Free Willy. That was as a kid, like that was celebrity Keiko.
Yeah.
Like. But only for like that summer. Like it was. Then she fell off. Then we weren't talking about Keiko.
What?
Anymore.
No, Keiko lingered. Like Keiko, like there was Free Willy the movie with Michael Madsen and Lori Petty. Let's not forget that they were in that movie. And Lori Petty plays a social worker, and Michael Madsen plays like a warm but gentle foster dad, even though he had just like cut off somebody's ear just a few movies before. Anyway, like.
Never seen Free Willy, I have to say.
Huh?
Oh, well, Michael Madsen in Reservoir Dogs. I was trying to think. You cut off someone's ear in that?
A little. Just a little.
Just a little.
Anyway, like, where I was going with that is, like, yes, he was in the movie, but then everybody kept calling Warner Brothers afterward and was like, what happened to the whale? What happened to the whale? What happened to the whale? Because apparently he was in that warm-ass tank in Mexico City the whole time they filmed it. They filmed the human parts in, like, Portland and Astoria. But the Willy was never in Portland. They just made it look that way. Eventually, like, money came in, everybody started donating. They got him to the Pacific Northwest, and they were trying to like train him to like go back into the ocean, but like he was kind of a loser who did not know how to like hunt his own food.
Of course, yeah. Of course, he would like. Yeah, like, way to call him a loser, though.
Sorry.
I was like, whoa. But in a killer whale world, that is a loser. He would not do well. He would, like, they're going to, like, see right through Hollywood. And he's like, I'm not even from there. Okay, I was kept in a tank. So, what about Shamu? Okay, so there's Keiko. Who's Shamu then?
Shamu was from the 70s, right? And he was from, like,
oh my God.
A SeaWorld attraction, right?
I'm watching nature in action right now as this dog rips into this
I can take that sound out because it's a multi-channel. So
thank God
I can do that. Shamu.
Shamu used to be on the bottle of children's vitamins I used to eat.
Yes, shut up. That is exactly.
And I'm like, is it supposed to help me be healthy like a whale in captivity?
A killer whale. Okay, you gotta. take that in. Yeah, no, Shamu. Okay, Shamu is the real deal. So Keiko wishes he was Shamu because Shamu was the star, the real deal, like the real celebrity. You had to go, like Shamu was Lady Gaga, like actually like releasing hits, and Keiko just like played her in a movie.
So was Tillicum like the Ted Bundy?
Which one's that?
Tillicum.
Oh, it's the one. Okay,
from
so the
Blackfish.
Killer? Okay, yeah. That's the other. Yeah, more iconography. I'm not quite familiar with his work, but
well, he like ate the genitals off of that homeless person, and then he like
what the fuck?
What was his name?
Tillicum.
Till I Come. His name was Till I Come.
Well, when you put it like that, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He ate the genitals off a homeless person?
The orca.
Yeah, but the guy had a history of like jumping. Like I think he had previously gone into like a manatee tank or something.
Hi, I'm Troy McClure.
Terry Prather is his name. Wait, no, that's not.
And then like he thought he could do it again, but this time, like he thought he was gonna have like a spiritual moment with the whale or something. But then that did not happen. And I guess like Tillicum was like showing him off like a prize to when people showed up. And then that wasn't even the only person that Tillicum killed. Tillicum, I think, killed somebody in the Canary Islands, and then he killed somebody in like I think British Columbia. Like he has he's like the Ted Bundy of whales.
He is.
Wow,
respects,
man.
Don't mythologize him. We cannot lionize this whale.
I'm just saying,
it's our fault.
Well, let it be a warning, okay?
Don't fuck with the wildlife, man.
I'm not gonna be mad
you
at the Frankenstein monster if I'm mad
at Dr. Frankenstein. He was a real monster,
right?
I just like the attitude. First off, diva work, like killer, like putting the killer in killer whale. Okay, right, that's the thing. Because I remember as a kid, like, why are they called killer whales? Now I know.
And then he killed some woman named Brenda, right? Like,
well, according to the Wikipedia page,
orca kills Brenda.
I'm not seeing a Brenda, but let's say her name was Brenda.
It was a trainer, and she had a name like Brenda.
I'm saying Kelty. She's the Canadian.
Okay.
Oh.
That was
Is this a whale or a trainer?
He shot her. That's all I saw. I straight up just shot her. It's crazy. Like he was a stone cold blooded killer whale. I'm not gonna read you the Wikipedia page because it's better if I just like.
All right.
But Till I Come. Okay, we got Shamu, Keiko. Till I Come. We need one more killer whale for the Mount Rushmore of killer whales.
Oh shit.
We need a Mount Rushmore of killer whales.
Dang.
Right.
What about Flipper? I mean, that's a porpoise or.
That is. I thought you knew how to play by the rules of the game.
I just ran out of cetaceans.
Whatever the killer whales that sunk the yacht were.
Ooh, I'm gonna look up famous whales just because.
Moby Dick.
Right.
Okay. Fictional. We can open it up. Is there another fictional killer whale?
We are really under the sea with this episode.
Shamu doesn't make this list, but according to the internet, the most famous killer whales are Tillicum, Keiko, and there's Tahlequah. Seven famous killer whales. Tahlequah.
I want their autographs.
Tahlequah became famous after her long display of grief at the loss of her newborn calf in the summer of 2018.
Oh, that was sad. I remember that when she like carted it around like my baby.
Granny?
Really sad.
Well, I missed that.
Well, okay, so we got Tahlequah. She's sad. Granny. Guess why she's famous? Granny.
She committed wire fraud.
According to her name, Granny, she did. Yes. She is writing bad checks everywhere, Granny. And because she's old.
Oh.
Because she's Granny.
She only will put $20 in the card, too.
Okay, we got Keiko. We know Keiko. Here's Old Tom.
Ooh, what's old Tom's deal?
This is bad.
No, nothing bad. He's revered. Okay, just because I said 7 killer whales doesn't mean that they're all killers. Okay, 7 killer whales.
Oh wait, no, I think I've heard of old Tom. He's like a loner whale, right?
So he was believed to be the leader of an orcapod that helped a group of whalers by herding whales in Twofold Bay. So Tom's pod would help herd the whales.
Uncle Tom,
right?
Old Tom,
yeah.
he would betray his own kind and herd them in for whalers. What a dick!
Tom's pod would help herd the whales, and in return for their help, they would receive the tongues and lips of the baleen whales to eat.
Oh God.
Next one, we're just gonna go through them all. Lolita. Just as you think. Yeah.
No, really?
Exactly.
Oh no.
I don't know what that means.
I forget the Babakov.
Oh no, this is sad.
Hey. I'm trying to keep you happy, you.
Our poor girl Lolita just had a cruel and unusual life. I'm just all I'm going to share. She was just a victim Lolita.
So she was taken cross country by like an older whale.
Essentially, yeah.
Shamu.
Her entire family.
Melanie Griffith's whale was like run over by a mail truck.
Absolutely, yeah. That's exactly what happened. Slave to Entertainment. Lolita is the film.
Oh no.
Yeah. Then we have Luna.
Oh God. This is such a dark whale blowhole.
So Luna.
The blowhole.
This is, and I guess they're all sad because Luna was separated from his mother as a toddler and spent 5 years alone in Nukta Sound. Created years of controversy as groups argued over the humane way to treat a situation. Caused major damage and oof.
Can I just interrupt? Do you remember like what Keiko looked like in the movie Free Willy? And he had those weird bumps like under his fins. Apparently that was just whale HPV.
Ooh.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, like I guess all those years in that too warm chlorinated tub that he lived in Mexico made it so that normal like flora or whatever, like his like pH was off, and so like he had like gnarly whale HPV.
Oh man. Poor.
Oh, this is awful. Poor killer whales.
Sorry.
Well, I
thought this was in the spirit of Doom Orgy.
Well, our last whale, famous killer whale, is named Springer.
Oh no, he like threw chairs over people or something.
Yeah, just hosted like a really disgusting talk show that just like really just brought down like, common decency. So
I bet Lolita was on that show.
yeah, they all were. Lolita was on there a couple of times actually. No, this one, yeah, she was just a loner whale that was kind of found in Puget Sound and then like nursed her back to health or whatever. I guess that's not as sexy as the other stories, but good for that whale. Did you see the video of the killer whales? How they like kill other fish? Like one had like a sunfish.
Oh yeah,
And
Exploded
they
it.
just like one crashes into it.
I didn't know sunfish were a thing until like a few years ago. Like, how are there? Maybe there was very little footage of sunfish on Sesame Street and all those other shows that had nature footage when I was a child. Because like every like shot I see of a sunfish, it like a seal or a whale is just like snacking on it.
Oh yeah, it's just like this giant food that just exists. You would think you would like know more about it like as a kid. No, definitely was not like was not S for sunfish, that's for sure.
And we always talk about like, in Buddhism you need to like be like a rock or be like water, but maybe you need to be like a sunfish and just like
let the killer whale
just snack on you.
Yeah,
you're fine.
Yeah, what do you listen to? What's your
Oh, I'm an old woman that's just been revisiting things that like scratch my like millennial itch.
Ooh.
Let us have it. What?
Thievery Corporation, Older Moby, 07, a lot of air, so like just like not lo-fi, but like what's that, ambient chill kind of stuff.
I've got some recs for you if you like, of new stuff that came out recently that might scratch that itch. But also, I will say I went on a nostalgia kick for Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots and the Soft Bulletin. Oof, two of the albums from my college years that just resonate.
So 07, I knew them from, Sia was in 07, and then Sia became Sia. And do you know she was kidnapped by Beyonce?
I did not.
You don't know this conspiracy theory?
No.
Okay.
What?
Beyonce kidnapped Sia.
Is this like a Scheherazade? What is like a story of like kidnap her so Sia would write her music or something?
Absolutely, 100%.
So like a 1001 Arabian Nights, but it's
but it's Sia at the center of it. So what I know about
Sia, I'm gonna kill your ass tomorrow. Oh,
so what I know,
got that.
No, leave Sia
as Scheherazade.
Yes. So
write me a song.
Well, if you know Sia just is. She hates fame. She doesn't want to be famous.
Right, with the wigs.
That's why because I was listening to her, like, what is that album with buttons on it? That's good. Some people have real problems. That's so good. And so she's in Australia. She's showing her face. She don't care. But then when didn't want to break through, she's like, you know what? If I'm going to do Chandelier, I'm going to hide my face. And
I remember when she had the like oversized wig, and then she would just like turn away from the camera in all of her performances.
So dramatic.
I don't know. I got it.
I love it. Why
do you think I have that Korean face shield?
So you're giving Sia. So so what did Beyonce do to you?
What did Beyonce do?
Okay, so here's the theory. I got to pull up the receipt.
I do like her salad recipe.
Beyonce's
the Sasha salad, because sometimes Beyonce doesn't want to be herself. She wants to be Sasha Fierce, and Sasha eats the Sasha salad.
What's the Sasha salad?
I think it's chicken breast, jalapeno, avocado, tomato, lettuce, olive oil, and vinegar.
That sounds actually really good.
I know, right?
Oh, man. I could smash on some Sasha salad.
So yeah, this is like, so in 2016, Sia's on her come up. And so everyone's wanting to work with Sia. Everyone. And so it's rumored at this time that Beyonce was having like songwriting camps. And so people would go and they just write songs for Beyonce. And Sia doesn't really like do much. She's not out here like tweeting, but she tweeted this. So there's a tweet, and it's a random sentence. Baby, everything your own nice cat eats. Kangaroo is dead. Nowhere in purple. Penguins every day. My egg. You put the first letter of each.
Gosh.
Where it is Beyonce kidnapped me.
I mean,
oh, that's so fucking cool.
Man. And so, yeah, that's a little lore. Because she doesn't talk. She doesn't say anything. She's very like. And so she put on a cryptic message.
I mean, Phil Spector like held people hostage.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I feel like it's not beyond like.
Well, I'm sure it was like not like, okay, Sia, I'm kidnapping you. It might be
Phil
like
Spector wasn't like, I'm kidnapping.
It might be like, okay, Sia, we got you. You're on the island. Just do it. Have at it. Just take it easy. We'll handle your calls.
So we got you this private place in Saint Tropez.
Yeah, just couple.
You just
songs,
can't leave.
songs.
You just can't leave.
Yeah, she probably couldn't leave. She's probably like, I need to get out of here, and they weren't letting her leave. So, speaking of 07, that's how I brought it back. So, did you know the lady from 07 was kidnapped by Beyonce, who was in Destiny's Child?
I do remember that.
Okay. So, it could happen to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. So.
Well, Sia's a survivor.
And she's a huge Survivor fan. Did you know that?
Really?
I'm just a Sia. Like, I know so much about
Stan.
Sia.
They had a Sia prize where she'd like give out like $50,000 or something.
Well, Sia's a Survivor fan, and there's a season where one of the finalists who made it to the end was famous because he didn't kill the chicken, because he was like, I'm not, and he named the chicken Mark, and Mark got to like live with the tribe and got to be one of the characters and made it to final tribal council. And so then Sia like went on stage and was like, I'm giving you $50,000. And ever since then, it's been the Sia Prize, where she would just give money to her favorite.
So it's like Oprah?
Kind of. And this was like 10 years ago. And like it got to a point where she just had to like, it was so unofficial that she just like stopped. And like the players were like competing for it. Like, you know, outside the game.
What criteria got you the
If
money?
she liked you.
That was it?
If she liked you. That was it.
Wow.
And there's one time like,
really arbitrary.
Well, there's one time she like, you know, people were expecting like each season she'd, you know, give someone from that cast. She gave someone like money twice because she's like, I don't like any of the new people, so I'm gonna give money to the guy from last time.
Oh my God. That's kind of cool though. I mean,
yeah.
And so she came back this year for Survivor 50 and gave Suri money.
There have been I'm not 50 years old, but there have been 50 seasons of Survivor.
Yeah, 25 years.
25 years, because they do two
a year.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We're churning them out. We're churning
these
Survivors out.
I'm surprised that she's so invested in American Survivor, because Australian Survivor is like clearly better.
Yeah.
I mean, so many hotties. I
think she likes Jeff
speedos.
Probst. I think she's actually like, I don't know what Sia's into personally, but I think she's got a crush on Jeff Probst.
Sia has a baby now, right? Like, that's what I see. Like, she just pushes a stroller around now. That's her deal, right?
Does the stroller have a giant wig on it too?
No, and she's not. She's
bassinet.
She's
wig,
bald faced. Like, she's just going around unconcealed.
Yeah. Oh, she's okay. Yeah. Wow.
With her baby. Yeah, she just looks like a middle-aged mom.
Oh, isn't that great? Good for Sia.
Mm-hmm. She swung from those chandeliers.
Yeah.
So. That song is so good. Like,
it is a good song.
When I heard that song, I was like, she did it.
And the music video, Unforgettable, with Maddie Ziegler, right?
Yeah. Just the whole Sia, like, that run of, like, culture where Sia was like, Sia's, like, on top of everyone. Like, I felt like we were winning. Like, but then she got, like, on Ellen. Like, she got Ellen audience-ified a little bit, Sia. Don't you think?
You know, what does it mean to be... Well, I remember Ellen in her heyday. Oh, I feel like once you got on Ellen, you were basic.
Yeah. So, like, Ellen audiencefication would be like, you know, it's 2016, 17, 18. It's very, like, I shop at TJ Maxx, Home Goods. I, you know, get home after work. I turn on Ellen to catch Sia. Like, I'm a nurse. I'm, you know, very, like, just I'm
Wheel of Fortune, watch
like,
and hoi polloi.
Just life's easy. Ellen's dancing.
Sorry.
No, I love it.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
It's no Masterpiece Theater. It's no Rosie O'Donnell show.
Oh, please. It's not at all. Like, but I will not get into anything about Ellen. I talk about Ellen too much, so this is not an Ellen conspiracy podcast.
She has Kuru, by the way.
Do you know that?
Here. No, she has Kuru.
Kuru. Do you know what Kuru is?
No.
It's a
Everyone's
prion
got
disease, incurable, that you get from consuming human brains.
Okay. I mean,
discovered on native cannibal tribes of Papua New Guinea.
And so this is again, where does he get this stuff? Spanish Twitter actually is
tweet that
is
chirp,
yeah.
cheap.
All I see is just constantly like updates like Ellen's 2 months away from dying from Kuru in Spanish.
Why
of
does
course.
Spanish language Twitter care?
It's like it's paid bots. And so Ellen had...
¿Te recuerdas de la Ellen?
Well, Ellen had to turn off comments on her Instagram because Ellen doesn't post anymore at all. Ellen is like
right,
off
she's
the
running
grid.
away from like Diddy heat.
Yeah. And she posted a video and it was just like hundreds of comments about cannibal this, like, where is this coming from?
I love this. I finally taking the heat off poor Army Hammer.
Yeah. He was just talking about it. That's the thing. He got too close. He was letting people know. Do I think Ellen is a cannibal? No. Does she
I don't know.
Kuru, maybe.
Anne Heche, in her last interview before she had her like coke-fueled fiery crash, she like was going off on Ellen. It was like it sounded like there was a lot she wanted to say that didn't get out.
Okay, so I guess we are saying she's a cannibal. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't. Yeah, I seen that. I actually have a whole other podcast where I go in on this, the Ellen episode, and I'll send it to you. But Anne Heche was like
an angel.
Yeah. Celestia, was that her, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So Anne Heche, okay. Oh my gosh. So Ellen came out, right?
Yeah.
I'm gay.
I remember it. I was in 4th grade. I was very invested.
And so it was a big deal to do it this time. And Ellen was with Anne Heche. They ended up breaking up. And
did she leave him for Steve Martin?
I'm not quite for sure, but I think
Steve Martin was in there.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Well, I think Anne Heche was definitely like, she got a lot of flack at the time for being bisexual. And like, so she left Ellen for a man. But I think Anne Heche was also like just queer. She was just loved whoever and probably, yeah. But kind of what she was saying about Ellen was then like, oh, Ellen was just in it for the money. So like, oh, Ellen was like, I'll be the gay celebrity. And like, this kind of bought her like some sort of credibility in some way. Like,
I'm shaking my head. That's awful.
Yeah, well, that's why that's why Anne Heche was like, I'm going to tell everything, But then, so Anne Heche did have a moment where she was like saying that she was an angel and she had a past life and like had psychosis publicly.
No, she actually played an angel, right?
Yeah, no, but then she was one. Like she was convinced she became one.
Okay.
Yeah, like she was like Mother Celestia.
Oh.
Wow.
And so then, yeah, they killed her though in that car crash.
And then there's that footage that makes it look like she was in some sort of body bag, but then she leaps out of it.
Yes.
God.
It's no, I don't know if that's even footage. I mean, everything's a deep fake if we're talking about conspiracies and AI.
Well, and that's the thing is like it could very well be.
I feel like we reached the peak we needed to of Doom Orgy.
For sure.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I think the narrative is the most powerful weapon that you can have, and if you can, control and manipulate it, why wouldn't you? It's easier. It's more ideal than like actual violence.
Santa Claus is real.
Okay, so the whole Santa Claus thing, I think that's necessary for children to like understand the world, that like there are constructs that it's easy for you to believe in and it's comforting, and then like, but you have to come to terms with it. You have to realize on your own that it's all a lie.
Yeah.
So
well,
Santa Claus. When are we at? We're at 128. Should we wrap it up? Anyone have anything else they want to say?
Last thoughts.
Astrid, where can we find you?
Oh, well, on August 19th, there's going to be a public reading of my play. Working title, Trying Out, alternate title, Webs, an Authentic Barnyard Tale. It's going to be at the Rose Youth Studios, I believe it's called. It's out on West 144th-ish. It's going to be a public reading of my play. Like, actors are going to be hired to like read my play. They're not going to like act it out, but it's going to be like a very rehearsed table reading. And so hopefully people will show up and check it out and get a feel for my playwriting. I've been writing plays since I think I was like in 5th grade. But I this is part of the Roses Sharing Our Stories program, where it's like pulling people off the street, historically underrepresented voices, and trying to put them on the stage. So my dream is to hopefully have this play produced, but I guess first we got to go through these beta steps.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can you tell us anything about the play itself?
Yeah, it's a play within a play. It's about a group of kids trying to put on a production of Charlotte's Web, which is E.B. White's classic barnyard tale of, it's so idyllic, of like a spider trying to save a pig's life. And it's really, I think, based on like E.B. White's like spending a weekend up in upstate New York or something, and like, well, I think he eventually had a farm, but I think it's so idealized. And I grew up in like dirty industrial agriculture out in western Nebraska. And so the play kind of explores the intersection of like, you know, environmental racism and who gets to tell the tale of what farm life is in America. But from this perspective of children.
Nice. What does Charlotte put in the web? Is it Wilbur? What did she put?
She put some pig.
Some pig.
And then radiant, right?
It is a word.
It's a series of words.
Yeah, it's a series of words. I know she sends Hannibal, or what's his name?
Templeton the Rat.
Templeton.
And
he has that amazing in the movie. He has that amazing affair is a veritable smorgasbord.
Wow.
Love that.
Some pig, yeah.
Wink, wink.
Yes.
I mean, like, if the spider started communicating via webs, wouldn't you be concerned?
I think they are communicating via webs.
But I mean, like, as blatantly to say some pig.
Oh, like if they were...
For you to just, like, straight up understand it. Like, would you not be like...
Like, I feel like if I see a spider web, the spider's saying, you need to dust, Astrid. Like...
Get your life together.
You're dirty. This place is a sty. If a spider actually spelled out things in English... Oh.
Yeah, if you like just I would not be able to do that.
I don't know if I could handle that.
Some pig. I'm like, who got like that?
Then
Like,
excuse
you.
Right.
Yeah. That sounds very exciting, and I've already RSVP'd for us. So.
Excellent. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
What any socials or anything else you want to call out or shout out?
My Substack, it's called Stop Confessing Yourself! ! You can find me on Substack.
Okay, I'm gonna subscribe. He doesn't like Substack.
I think they got rid of the Nazis.
Did they get rid of the Nazis?
I think they did.
Okay.
Okay,
maybe I'll dip my toe into the Substacking.
And we do have a Doomorgy Substack that is sitting there.
We do.
I told the episode's got to go somewhere. Okay, well,
that's cool. No, that's
okay,
fine.
well, if you can find us everywhere, and nowhere at the same time,
sure.
Take us
Absolutely.
out, Daddy.
Thank you for listening to another episode of Doomorgy, coming at you on a Saturday, August 1st. We are
Good night.
Doomorgy.
Thanks.